Side of the square and all that.
Yeah, around it. So if I were to walk around and walk all the walls of this classroom, I would walk the perimeter of this room. If you are painting walls, you're painting the perimeter of the room. If you wrap string around a box to wrap a birthday present for Valerie, then you are wrapping string around the perimeter of the box. Okay? So, write down the vocab word perimeter in your own words. We just went through a few examples of what it means. Go for it. All right, cool. The words that we've been talking about this week are here again. Twice, 3 times, more. Okay, twice means what? Out loud. If I say twice something.
2 times.
2 times. If I say like 7 more. Add. 7 more means like plus 7. So we're going to set it up the exact same way. But we also get to draw a picture, thank goodness, because, let me try something real quick. On my super cool, yeah, how rad was that? All right. The length of a rectangle is twice its width. I would like to let you know. Let's see if I can write on it. Yeah. Length, we're going to say, not S, I don't need an S. Length always means the, let me rewrite that. Length always means the longer side. L, length, longer. So I want you to make sure that you know that this is the length, because it's longer. And then this is the width. I'll just put WI, width. How wide this rectangle is. The length of the rectangle is twice its width. So here's what we're going to do. On the side over here, we're not going to put first and second. We're going to put L and W. So now it's a matter of which one of these are we going to use. Are we going to use W in our equation, or are we going to use length in our equation? Okay, here's how you figure it out. The length of the rectangle is twice its width. So that means that which side is shorter, guys? The width is shorter. That's what we use. For width, put W. The shorter side will be the width. And then it says that the length is twice the width. How do I write twice width?
Times 2.
But then what do I write?
2W.
2W. Oh, look at this one. This one says find the area. So we had a vocab word of perimeter, but we need to also find the vocab word for area. Because it doesn't say the area is 40 or the perimeter is 28. All we're doing right now is just setting it up. What's the formula for area? Who remembers? Length times width. Area is, if I need to put carpet in this room, I need to know the length of the room and the width so that I can tell the carpet store, you multiply, let's say it's like 20 feet by 20 feet, let's say. Then I would say 20 times 20. 400 feet of carpet is needed in this on the floor. Length times width. Area. Oh, length times width. Area equals length times width. Okay, do a little bit of substituting, please. Really would like dark green. Okay. Instead of L, you're going to put this. Instead of width, you're just going to write width. So we're substituting in. Give me a second to do like 2 more problems. Length, put 2W. Width, put W. Instead of L, put what I found out L was, 2W. Instead of width, put what I found out with was W. Do you guys know the difference between W plus W and W times W?
Yeah.
Huge deal. What's the answer to W
Squared.
plus W?
2W.
2W. What is W times W? Someone else. No, W times W.
W to the power 2.
Yep, W to the power of 2, W squared. So this right now, our area is going to be 2, and then W times W, here was W squared. There is no like math number answer to this math problem. We're just practicing how to set it up.
Wait, why'd you cut?
The A's like in red and black.
Because I wasn't being consistent there. No problem. Okay. All right, number 2. Oh, we're back to perimeter. Perimeter, adding up all the sides. So we need to be able to add up all the sides of our rectangle. So here's our rectangle. So cool. Love that. Length is always the longer side. Put it here. Draw your rectangle. Length and width. It looks like that. Okay. On the side, we're still doing the same thing. Length times width. But perimeter. Perimeter is number 2. Perimeter means we add the sides. So we're going to add all the sides up. There are 2 lengths in this. There are 2 widths in this rectangle. You need to add up all 4 sides. All right, let's read the sentence and figure out what the length is. Remember, the smaller side is what we're going to use as our variable. Let's see if it works this time. The length of a rectangle is 3 times the width. The perimeter is 20. Okay. The length is 3 times the width. That means that the length is really long. It's triple. So which side is shorter?
Width.
So make W width. The length L is 3 times the width. How do I write 3 times width? I basically just told you how to say it. 3 times W. Please label your rectangle with, instead of L, put 3W. So like this. Instead of width, put W. Because I just got new things for length and width, and I need to make sure that I label my rectangle. Now I need to add up all the sides. It's perfect. I have all these W's. Here we go. In blue. It doesn't matter where you start. Just make sure all 4 sides get added up. When you add up all 4 sides, you get 20. Okay. So, how many W's do I have in this? I got 1, a 3, a 1, and a 3. 8 W's. Well, that doesn't go in evenly. That's okay. Divide by 8. 8W equals 20. Divide by 8. I need to reduce 20 over 8. This is one of the times I actually want you to make it into like a mixed number. So 2, let's reduce it first. 2 goes into 20, 2 goes into 8. 10 fourths. Wow, that wasn't good enough. 10 over 4. How can I reduce 10 over 4? By 2. 5 over 2. Yeah.
Can you use 20 instead? Because 20 can go into both, and it would be in 4.
I should have started out by dividing by 4.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. But you know, some people don't think of that, so I went really slow. 5 halves is the same as what mixed number? 5 over 2. How many times does 2 go into 5? Twice. With how many left over?
1.
2 and 1/2. So plugging this back in, because it says, what is the width of the rectangle? Oh, The width, it didn't even ask for the length. Feet. The width is 2.5 feet. I did my answer in red. You should be able to, in your head, interchange 2.5 decimal to 2.5 fraction. This needs to be something that you can do in your head at this point in your math career. Okay, here we go. The length is 3 longer than its width. Okay, someone tell me. The length is 3 longer than its width. Which side is shorter? That's our W. How much bigger is the length? W plus 3. 3 more than. Okay, please plug those into the sides of your rectangle. The long length side is W plus 3. Top and bottom, W plus 3. The length, the left and right side, is W. You're adding up all 4 sides. Do it in a second. You can do this in a second. You're adding up all 4 sides. W plus 3 plus W plus W plus 3 equals 46. The perimeter is 46. All 4 sides added up make 46. How many W's do you see? 4W. 3 plus 3 is what? Is this getting easier for you with the equations? And this is really good practice for us to remember like how to solve 2-step equations too. So many benefits. Okay. All right, so just subtract 6 both sides. 4W equals 40. Divide both sides by 4. Find the length and the width. 4 goes into 40. 10. Can you guys please fill in the rectangle with the people at your table? Now that you know that W is 10, find all the 4 sides for me. Talk with each other, find all the 4 sides. Now that you know that W is 10. Plug it in, plug it in. Haven't even started recording this slide. Whoops, a little bit behind. Okay, so catch up on my writing. Draw the triangle. Write down first, second, and third. The side that we mentioned most is the X. And then I just said the first side is twice the length of the second side. So since the second side is X, twice the length means 2X. Okay, now we can get back to where we were. The third side is 7 more than the second thing. What would I write? X plus 7. Okay. Now label it. It doesn't matter if it's perfect. Like which side's the first, which side's the second. Just put them. Whatever. 2X and X plus 7. However you label the sides is fine. I mean, it's obviously not drawn perfectly because it's like an equilateral triangle almost. Isosceles. Add up all 3 sides and the perimeter is 57. So just write the equation then. What plus what equals 57. Go ahead. So, that's not a whole number. What's 25 cut in half? 25 cut in half. 12.5. So that means that my second side is 12.5. The first side 2 times 12.5. 2 times 12 and a half, 25. Third side, 12.5 plus 7, 19.5. Not a problem to have. Okay. All right. This one you're doing by yourself. I want to let you know that shorter means what? What does shorter mean? Subtract. But it's going to be x minus 10, not 10 minus x. So keep that in mind. Doing it with the people at your table. Go. A negative 10 and a positive 4.
Oh, she skipped the step.
Well, just because we're close on time, this is the equation. 3x equals 84. Yeah?
Oh, okay, so I did the 10 and the 4 and I added them, so I got 6. And then,
Negative 6.
yeah, negative 6, and then I added it to the 78, which is like the minus C.
Yeah.
And then I got 72, what did I do?
No. 78 plus 6 is 84. Look at the... Okay. Okay, x equals 28. Then you do 28 plus 4 for the first side, 32. And then you do for the third side, 28 minus 10, 18. So in red, you have the answers. What is the length of the shortest side? Oops, I don't want to cross it out. Shortest side. The shortest side is 18 inches. You need to answer in complete sentences. Super important. Okay? All right. Your homework is the page that's attached.